So we all know Minecraft, right? It's this beautiful game. Currently I'm on Hypixel, the biggest server on the planet. And we all know that there's different FOVs in Minecraft, correct? There is what I like to play on, Quick Pro. I'll put my helmet back on. There's Quick Pro. It goes from 30, 70, which is standard, all the way up to 110, which is Quick Pro. Now, if you're a normal person, you either like to play on 90 or Quake Pro. Most of the community plays on Quake Pro. What if I told you, though, that I had a better FOV? One that you can't get without being a little creative. Well, that's exactly what we're doing here. So, everybody knows the percent app data percent thing. You click Windows, you go percent app data percent. On Mac, I think it's just under File Explorer and you search Minecraft. So when you go there, once you get there, I'll just alt tab because I need to set up my stream. It should be, this should come up, right? And you already see it's highlighted. You're gonna go and double click options, yes? Double click options. It should come up with this window. I'm just gonna drag that underneath. It should come up with this window. When you're here, there's actually a little something you want to do. I'm gonna stretch this out on my recording software. Don't worry about it, so that way you guys can actually see. Okay, so once you get here, there's one thing that you want to do. See this? Okay, first of all, if you don't know, you could go to gamma and add 5 zeros after the 1. It makes it really easy to see in the dark. But there's some things that you could do. Now, I'm not going to show you the best sensitivity yet and the exact numbers to get it there. But what I will tell you is that you can questionably do stuff to Minecraft's FOV. And first off, I'm going to go from smallest to largest. So let's see. 30 is -1. I'm going to have to restart Minecraft every time I do this, but let's just go here. I could set my FOV to 0, but I'm not going to. I'm going to set it to 2, so I could do -1.7. That's going to set my FOV to 2. I'll explain why in a minute. File, save. It's lower than what you can get. So let's exit out of Minecraft and restart the application. It should take a minute because, and then I'll log on to Hypixel and show you the difference. What you're going to see now is something pretty interesting come up. Okay, actually first I have to log on to Hypixel and stuff and garbage, but eventually you'll see when my internet works. Okay, we're good. It's working. I'm logging on to Hypixel, logging in, yada yada yada. Everything's good. Go back to Skyblock. Nope, wrong lobby. Skyblock. I don't exactly know how to explain this, but we're just gonna go into third person mode. Then I'll put it back. Put Minecraft, go to Minecraft 2. Boom. Now what the hell is this, you might be asking? Well, let me click R again. That's the front of my face. Now I actually have no clue like where I am because my FOV is so low. So that's my pumpkin farm right there. That's the beacon. Let me just jump over. That's where I did my intro. That's my pig minions. How the hell is this possible? Well, FOV is 2. Now, if we just move it slightly, the minimum FOV is 30. And then you saw that I was going exceedingly slow. Now it looks like I'm lasering around. Well, I'm about to go warp speed. Now everything looks back to normal, right? But what if I showed you how to get to 0, which is going to be pretty weird, so I guess I will set my home in a place looking at the sun. So that way when I log on to Skyblock, we'll see the difference. So I'm going to go back here, back to the Minecraft options, go to the notepad, FOV. Since I need to get it 2 more, I need to go negative, I think it's just negative 2.3. Negative 2.3. That might be -1 FOV. I'm not sure. I hope it's not. My calculations might be a tiny bit off. When I was testing it, I never went to the negatives. Like I never went below 70. So, you know, that's kind of up in the chat. So let me restart my Minecraft. Exit out. Minecraft launcher. Play. It's going to be extremely tough getting into the lobby. Multiplayer. Refresh. High pixel. Good. Okay. It's going to be a little bit awkward at first, but we'll see. Oh shit, where the heck did it go? Alright, well then. I was looking for the sun and I couldn't really find anything. So I'm going to start it off in the most normal way it could look. This. You might think, oh, that's pretty normal, but what if I just put my mouse back down and go out of third person? The world is upside down. Now look at my FOV. -22. I think I miscalculated, but -22, because it can't go 0, it just puts it at a random number. Since it's negative, it puts it upside down. So, science. It's so weird, dude. Like, traversing is horrible. Now, what if I put it at something a little bit normal? So I'm going to get out of Minecraft one last time. Oh, I didn't even show you what it looked like. Crap. Well, that was embarrassing. No, I did. Wait, did I? I honestly don't know, so I'm just going to assume that I did. I'm going to assume that I did. Hopefully I did. I'm going to go to somewhere normal, but kind of not at the same time. I'm going to go so where you can see. So it would be... Let's just see what this is. I think this might be upside down. Might not be. I'm not sure. Hopefully it is. I think 2.5 is upside down. So let's open up Minecraft. Now, when you'll see when I get to the loading screen, everything looks completely fine. Poggers, you know what I'm saying? Streamlabs. Like everything looks completely fine when I get I really hope the last one showed. If not, it's unfortunate. It was upside down and it just looked really scuffed. But so I went to I did 2.9. Yeah. It's not the greatest, right? You could see, let me go to my FOV settings. 186. Now, 180 is the highest that it could go. Like with it, well, I'll show you what 180 actually. It's kind of weird. Might have to do a little bit of quick math that I'll probably cut out of the video, but yeah. That looks sort of normal, doesn't it? Wrong. Does not look normal. I think 180 actually is the highest it could go decently. So I'm going to exit out of Minecraft. Go to my Minecraft code, set it to 180 exactly, which is, so if it'd be 2, that's 190, so minus 10 would be minus 2.6, so it would be, or 0.26, so it would be 1.74. I think that's correct. Let's see if it does what I hope it does. Let's see if it does what I intend it to do. No, you're probably all clicking off the video because the title of the stream was like, oh my god, it's the best setting. It's the best FOV setting. But I'll get there at the end. I'll show you the best FOV. This is just greatness. 180 is the max it could go. But, you know, I wouldn't do it unless you want to blatantly X-ray hack without X-ray hacking. It looks normal when you're standing still. It looks completely fine. It just looks like, wait, did I do my math right? How is it 139? Could have sworn I did my math right. Did I? I'll check in a bit, but it looks normal. Looks normal. Yeet. Honestly, not sure what the hell the waiting lobby was doing. But it looks like I'm going so fast. But I'm not. Alright, I'm gonna recheck my math. And show you. I'll explain it to you as I'm going this time. So don't be alarmed. So let me go to my code. So 1 point, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. So if I did 1.13, 1.0 is standard. That's Quake Pro. That's the max you can get. Every one, like this digit right here, is 4. Every 3 digits here is another 1. So 1.13 would be 115. So if I wanted to get to 180, I'd have 100 and some garbage. And by the way, if every one this goes up is 40. So, oh, it would be 2.74. That's where I went wrong. Let's do 2.74. I think that might be wrong, but let's see. Let's check my math here. So if 3.0, because every time this number goes up by 1, it goes up by 40. So if the max is 110 at 1, plus 40 would be 150, plus another 40 would be 190. So we'd have to minus 10 to get 180. Or minus, yeah, 10. So we'd have to minus 0.26, which would be 2.74. So I saved it. I'm going to go back here. Minecraft Launcher. Play. This one is going to be a little bit interesting. I just got to make sure it actually loads onto the screen so you guys can see. Okay, there we go. It's on the screen. I'm going to go full screen so I can see. But it looks completely normal, right? If I go to my FOV settings, it's going to say 179. I needed to go up by a little bit larger. So we're going to quit the game. We're going to show you 179, 180, and 181. Oh, I did do my math a little bit wrong. This is 179. Did I do my math wrong? I think it's 180. That is when the screen goes all whack. Might be 160. We'll check both of them. But yeah, this is horrible. Like unplayable. So we're going to disconnect and quit the game one more time. This is a 13-minute video so far, and I promise I'll get to it in a little bit. I'll probably put like a little disclaimer at the beginning saying like if you just want the FOV, skip to some time in the video with about like 20 seconds left. So if you were just here for that, you're probably missing the cool, interesting part. But if you are watching through this, then leave a like because I like doing this kind of stuff. And if you want me to do something with the GUI, the GUI, that'd be pretty interesting. But so let me just move it up one more time. File, save. Hopefully this does what I intend it to. If not, I'm gonna go to 1.6. Yeah. Or 160, 160. It's all pretty much just simple math. You could do it in your head in about like 20 seconds. Calculator in like 2. Okay, 180 FOV. Let me just make sure it's up. Okay, there you go. This thing is up. Multiplayer. Let's go to Hypixel. I really hope this does what I intend it to. Probably won't, though. Okay, it doesn't. Let me try 160. But as you can see, It's horrible. I honestly can't even, like, tell what's going on here. I'm pretty sure this is 90 FOV just upside down. So if we split the difference between the two, it would be like 100 something. So I'm gonna try. Let me see. Let me just do the math really quickly. Okay, so I think it would be 135 that it's kind of screwy. Honestly, I have no clue what's going on. It looks whack. I'm gonna just advertise the fact that I'm playing Minecraft upside down. So you can get 180. I just want to see what people say to that. That's so weird because it looks as if I'm looking straight down, but I'm not. Whoa, it's kind of weird. Nobody's responding. All right, so I'm gonna go to 135. Let's go to 160 and see what happens. This is the high quality content that you should subscribe for. So let's do the math. So 2 would be 150. So plus 10 would be 2.26. While save. I really hope this does what I intend it to. I really hope. It's probably not, and if I find it like off camera, I'll plug it in and show you what I want to show you. But it's a little questionable. By the way, I wouldn't use I wouldn't do like any of this unless you just want to impress your friends. It's horrible to play with. It's till I get the sensitivity that I want to show you. So here we go. Okay, it's not exactly doing what I want. Okay. Oh, wait, is it? It is. Whoa, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna go to the Skyblock private island and see what is over here. So if we walk normally, you could see that nothing happened. Then, if we sprint, it turns upside down. Alright, give me a second. I'll probably cut this out of the video. Yeah. Sorry about that. My mom just walked in the room. I'll get back to showing you what I want to show you. So, if you walk normally, shift walk, just like you have a massive FOV, as if you have like speed 60. What if you do this? Eh? Do you like when it's upside down? If you guys want to see me play Skywars like this, leave a like. I know I brought her over here. Okay, so then I'll get starting. I'll start to get good. I'll start to get the FOVs good, you know? So let's quit Minecraft. You know the routine. You have to restart Minecraft every time you do this, by the way, to refresh. So then we have. I'll go with a good FOV. 120. I'll just go from. I'll go for the good range first. So let's go with 115. So 1.13. That's 115. And I explained why every time 3 this goes up is 1. Every time this goes up once, it's 4. Every time this goes up, it's 40. So file, save. If you play on less than Quake Pro, I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would get used to playing with Quake Pro though, if you want to play on these settings because they're insane. Like, I'll explain why they're really good. Okay, let me up. Here we go. So as you can see, 115. Boom, boom. These things are kind of insane. I love these FOV, just not when, I have speed effects on. So looks pretty normal, right? But I'll explain why this is so great. This looks exactly as if I was playing Quake Pro, but it's not. Let me get this in the corner of my screen. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. Okay, wait, no. Alright, we're just gonna stand here. Okay, so you see on the right side of my screen, over there, on the right, top right, that little wood brick. If I was playing on Quake Pro, I wouldn't be able to see as far as I was seeing. So let me explain it. Let's say my view distance goes like this. This block to this block to this block, and then out each time with Quake Pro. With this, it'd go out, and let's say like 1%, then up and out 2%, and 3%. So you're seeing more, but you're still having a good picture. So let me load up another good setting, 120. My favorite is 125, and I'll explain why. So let me quit the game, get Notepad working, 1.26, 120 FOV. I'm gonna showcase this off in a single player world at the end of the video. Like I'll just start showcasing this off now. But as you can see with the last part, it was good. Okay, 1.8, play, good, yada yada yada, load up. All right, perfection. So there's that. And come on, load up on the screen, Minecraft. There we go. All right, then we'll go to single player, create new world. FOV stuff and creative, create new world. Alright, so I should have loaded up a super flat, but that's okay. It gives it more of a realistic aspect. So, yeah, I should have loaded up a super flat. I'll probably cut this part out of the video. Delete, delete, create new world. FOV stuff. More world options, super flat. Done. Okay. Cancel. Nope. Did not mean to do that. FOV stuff, creative, super flat, create new world. Okay, so as this world is loading up, let me just grab. I hate this. Okay, I'm gonna face the sun. So let's just grab some andesite. Nope, andesite's ugly. Let's grab stone. So I'm gonna place a stone block at my feet. Actually, a stone pillar. So this is as far as I could see. Now I'm gonna go looking straight ahead. Back. Let's go back 10 blocks to make it fair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'll look straight ahead and go straight sideways. Actually, I should probably look that I'm going straight sideways. Till I can barely see it. Let's look straight forward along this axis. I'm going based off those bottom 2 blocks right there, so I can barely see it. So let's place a block here. These are our 2 reference points. This is your FOV, so it's 10 blocks out, 10 blocks that way. Let's just make sure. So 10 blocks. Then I will get a different color for blocks, and let's just use gold because it's kind of cool. Actually, we'll use a polished granite and lapis block for the next one. So let me just set this up too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So using math, this side is 3 times longer than that side. It's 40. And this, seeing from here to there, is covering 40 blocks. If I took a straight angle this way, it would be 40 blocks. Now, that's just because well, it wouldn't be 40, but it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared, which is this. So 40, so 160. It would be 1600 plus 100. I think that's how math works. My brain's not working right now. So it would be 1700. Now, what's the square? Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Ah, can't connect to the internet. Okay. I'll go to a calculator, yeah? Google Chrome. This is high quality content you should subscribe for. So 170. What's the square root of 170? Uh, 170. Oh no, 1700. I think it's, yeah, so it's 41 blocks. So I was close in my assumption of 40 blocks. You're actually able to see 40 blocks. Whereas let's do the same thing, but let's go from the other angle. Let's go right next to it. And let's make a pillar up. Then let's go 10 blocks down. Down straight from the face. Yeah, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's turn my FOV to Quick Pro. String cheese. Oh, nice one. Okay, so I almost got this part set up. So we're going to, we could barely see it, yeah? I'd count this as barely seeing it. It's about the same. So let's place blocks here. Okay, so it's about this high. Now, let's go out to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So you're seeing an extra 3 blocks for every 10 you go back. I honestly hadn't planned that, but that's pretty sick. So with 120, I think it might, yeah, 120. With 120 FOV, you're seeing an extra 3 blocks on either side of you. Because if I did it the same way, you're seeing an extra 6 blocks. Let's say my FOV was restricted to 1 and 2. I would see this, right? I would just see this block. But if it was everything, I would see this. So you're seeing an extra, let's put this in contrast, that's just ugly. Okay, so not only, you're seeing an extra 6 blocks for every 10 you go back, so it compounds. So if you go back to 20, you're seeing 12. If you go back to 30, you're seeing 18. So it's kind of, if you can have your opponent in your range of view, like let's just say my opponent is right off to the left, about like 10 blocks away, and I couldn't see him. But if I was on my other FOV, I would be able to see him. I'd be able to turn and kill him and demonetize him for the sake of monetization of this video. Now, let's get to my favorite FOV, this FOV. I honestly don't know how long this recording's been going for. It's been going for 30 minutes. So I'm going to get to my favorite FOV. Actually, let's exit out of Minecraft so you can see. So I'm going to get to my favorite FOV, 1.39. File, save. That is 125. It's my favorite for now. I think 120 might actually be better. But because if you have good eyes, like if you have at least halfway decent eyes and you're not like completely short-sighted or like far-sighted, this is definitely like the stuff for you. All right? You don't understand. Let me see. Is the thing up? Okay, good. It's up. So actually, let's go back to the single player FOV stuff and play. Now, if I go here, I can easily, well, not easily, but I could still see it in pretty easily. I'd have to go a couple more blocks out to barely see it. Or to barely keep it in, actually. I think once you get like every 5, it's kind of like just increasing by 1 block. Well, no, that was 20. So 20 is 3 blocks. So every 20 FOV or 10 FOV you go up, you increase by 3 blocks. Is that safe to say? Why did my skin just go black for a second? Is it safe to say that that's a fair constant? So if you went up by 5, you're seeing an extra 1.5 blocks. And I could still make out those things over there. Those cows, slimes, pig, sheep. You're just running. But most of the time, it's like just running around. You're like looking everywhere. You can see a bunch of things. You're punching, you're punching, you're punching, you're punching. And it like increases your range by a lot apparently. But no, it's giving you a larger range of sight without really sacrificing the details. So obviously, if you're like looking and you're like, okay, I can't count that many wheat, but if I was on 30 FOV, I could count that wheat. But nobody does that, okay? Unless you're speedrunning, don't do it. This is the best FOV. Now I'll give you, that was the biggest voice crack I've ever heard of in my entire life. But the highest FOV I'd say you should go is 135. Which is, I'm going to exit out and show you 135. So let's go here. You'd have to add 10, so it would be plus another 2.6, so 6.4. So 164. File, save, Minecraft launcher, play, give you a kind of a rundown on how this stuff works. Okay, there we go, it's back. Single player, FOV stuff, play. This is probably the highest you should go, and for good reason. Like when you start sprinting, it's kind of whack. But no, I have an extra 3 blocks on my last thing, and if to test that out, I could go like this. Let's just do it with granite because granite's ugly. And boom, looking straight ahead, I can still see it. One more. It's just exactly, and then let's go to the 0.5 mark, which is about here. It just crosses. So it's kind of up to you on what. I don't recommend using it while flying because your FOV goes way too far out. Like my crosshair covers my entire body right now, but I'm on the ground just running. It seems pretty normal. Like you wouldn't expect this to be much better. I use 125 because that's in my opinion the best. Because 125 lets you see, like I'll put the sign to signify that if Quake Pro was the cap, like the cap of your vision, and smushing it all the way down, you'd see just this. If 120, you smush it exactly down, you'd see this much. So there's a reason that I said I found the best FOV in Minecraft. And look, 135. And if you don't like it, just simply go like this. See how much that changed? Alright, let me go back here where I said it was, but it was really like right there. So let's go back here. I have no sight of that. And it's not just because the slime's there. I'll back till I get there. That's the first like line of sight that you have. Like, look. It's just barely there. When stupid Windows things comes up. So I have found the best FOV in Minecraft, and it is. I'll just show you one more time. 1.39. Save. If you want to do some stupid challenge and get like a trillion views on YouTube, the upside down challenge FOV 180. It's up to you, but this is clearly the best alternative. So, anyways, guys, with that all being said, hopefully you have a great day. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, subscribe. I'm really thinking about doing something with the GUI. I think it'll be really funny if I could, if I do something with the GUI. And yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, leave a like, subscribe, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Peace out. Oh, and if you do like this FOV, feel free to use it. I'm not like saying like, oh my god, anybody that uses it is like lame. But make sure that it's okay on servers before you use it, because if it's like, if let's say Hypixel's like, it's technically a mod, which it isn't. It's not a mod. It's Minecraft's direct code. It's not an external source. Then you could be Hypixel's like, but it's still a mod. And you're like, okay, well then I'll just change it back to whatever my FOV was. If you don't like using Quake Pro and you're weird like that, I don't know why you clicked on this video. um, but yeah, peace out, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like the video. Yeah.